Shalom, shalom. Allah. Koholoim la Yahweh, H.I.M Yahushai, H.I.M Hakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who grew well. And by the Spirit taught us His beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all H.I.M. Aquaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments. Love Yahweh, H.I.M Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Shachnan Awaf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. Just a little ride and drive. Wanted to go off into something, I was checking out the beloved Apostle Tahar's video earlier. It wasn't a long video, but he was going off into this lady, but she appeared to be Northern Kingdom. But and pretty much what that video was going off into was he was talking about the facial recognition. They don't really need your ID anymore, And this lady was going through the interview with, I'm assuming this was a news person or whatever. And she was like, pretty much, they knew who she was through facial recognition, and said that they gave her like a, I think a wristband or something like that. Kind of when she said that, I kind of thought, how like Jake had those tethers on. Jake be proud as hell of them tethers too. Jake proudly wear them bitches on their ankle. They purposely show them. That's how stupid Jake is. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that. Even with the girls, there's wild ass hyenas with that goddamn bracelet on her fucking ankle to show you that she's a wild ass criminal. You thinking they want to hide some shit like that. But Jake have a fresh pair of kicks on. He making sure that bitch is showing. But anyway, that's what it reminded me of when the lady was talking about a wristband. Now, also, because the way these prophecies are rolling, World War III is on the brink. You know what I'm saying? I just seen another video about a brother. Plus, I've been seeing a couple of different news articles about Israel, can strike Iran within, whatever amount of time, So they talking that. So you got World War III on the brink. These are things that Yahushua was speaking of, when the disciples asked him what would be happening in days, just before his coming. One of the things that he spoke of was wars, rumors of wars. And also too, all this damn violence. Another thing that he mentioned was because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So people out here cold as shit right now, man. That's why we always keep stressing. Like Apostle Rakah always say, a beloved Apostle Rakah, he would always say, hey, pray without ceasing. You know what I'm saying? He's real big on the book of Psalms too. That's why I read in the book of Psalms. I'm in that boy every day. Going, I don't even know how long now, maybe going on a year and a half, 2 years, just from hearing him say that. But he always stressing that, pray. And but going back to what I was saying, Revelation 13 and 16 is coming into play with that. They're identifying, everybody with this facial recognition. It's cameras every damn where. And you'd be surprised where cameras are. Now they got I know here a bunch of damn license plate readers stashed all over the fucking place. And I was thinking too, if you've ever been to a Walmart and you've used that self-checkout, just walking in Walmart, they already know who you are. And we was talking about speaking as a man, back when COVID was going on, how they was with the mask on, pretty much they was collecting data of the eyes, so they, even if you tried to cover your face, so to speak, if they can get a glimpse of your eyes, they overall know who you are. And that's that tech, what I'm saying, that China is dealing with, what I'm saying. So this guy Charles Schwab or some crazy shit, whatever his name was, what I'm saying, they was talking about taking that example after China, because China got that shit on lock. But what this lady was saying, this Northern Kingdom lady, she appeared to be like, Issachar or something like that. But she was talking about how she gave a warning on some immigration shit. Everybody they fled the building, and they ended up catching up with them, what I'm saying, on some, but it was all about facial recognition. They already knew who she was before they asked her for ID. That's what she was saying. I would have to go back off into the video. But now going off into that, I seen something else with Trump. I was just trying to find the article. I'm not sure exactly which news feed I seen it in, but there was an article with Trump talking about overall, you know, bringing immigrants back in, so to speak, for the farmers, because that farming, you know, that shit is failing. A lot of these farmers are doing real bad right now. So, just me speaking as a man, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. If he's going to allow these immigrants, these farmers, or these immigrants to come back off in here, they're going to be tracked. They're going to give them something where they're going to have to be tracked. And that's what it's all building up to. You know what I'm saying? We understand that, you know, this thing is that world. I mean, World War III, of course. But this mark of the beauty and the beast, that's got to happen before that. And this shit is speeding up. You know, because you got these big tech companies that was, you know, that's with Trump. It's all about your digital ID. It's all about digital this, digital that. We need data mining. You know, we must know who everyone is. And that's, hey, Trump can bring that shit about, man, within this week. All it has to do is something go wrong this weekend with this bullshit ass 250th year anniversary of America, supposedly, you know, this military parade or whatever on his birthday, June 14th, supposedly. I think that's Saturday. But anything can happen with that bullshit, and he can go ahead and jump off, man. You know, and next thing you know, you know, he's out here tagging every damn body. But we know that that's what it's coming to, man. So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We must be on point. Must be constantly scouring through this news. The Lord said to watch and pray. He said to measure thou the times diligently in itself. And what that's going into is to pay attention to the prophecies and pay attention to what's really happening out here, man. You know? He says, as you see those things start to come to pass, then know that the end is near, roughly paraphrasing. You know, hey, we see these things happening. You got regular people, you know, people that's just out here. They just out here, man. Just, you know, it's nice. I get it. You know what I'm saying? The weather is a little bit nicer. But, man, this air quality is horrible, bro. It's just the way that it even looks outside. It's just nasty. But people are out and about just doing their thing, man. And, you know, supposedly enjoying their day. Motherfuckers out bike riding, walking dogs. And it's just regular old, you know. I couldn't wait for the winter to pass. We're back to normal type of deal. But this shit is going to catch people so off guard, man. It's going to catch people off guard. I seen a woman this morning. She was walking. And she was just, you know, she had on those tight-ass leggings. Some little bitty shorts, though. And she was in a whole nother neighborhood. A so-called black woman was in an Edomite neighborhood, just strolling along, like one shit going on. I'm like, this is crazy, bro. She has no idea what's about to go down out here, man. And she was just straight, blatantly just walking as if there was no care in the world. You know? What is this lady doing? Yeah, and I'm just making a quick move. I'm almost at my destination. I just wanted to just chop something up real quick while I was out and about. But yeah, I just seen that article with Trump talking about bringing those immigrants back in. I just seen another article too, where they just raided a meat packing place. See, it's Northern Kingdom that do a lot of this work. I don't know why they was thinking what, you know, because Trump was talking about they're taking black jobs. Like, what black jobs? What are you talking about? You think Jake about to go in these fields? And Esau been getting clowned as of late, you know what I'm saying? Because they've been putting up, you know, help wanted signs to try and get Jake Negroes to come and work in their damn fields. Jake not working in no fields, man, in no damn heat. Jake don't even want to go in and work a decent regular job. Jake not even trying to fill out a damn application, man. The hell, Jake not going out no hot ass sun picking no damn cucumbers or no whatever the hell else. You know? So things are about to get tight out here, man. So, you know, just keep your head on the swivel. We're continually watching, because these prophecies are playing out. All that tech shit, all that digital tech shit, hey, that right there, the people Trump got in place, it's ready to go already. All it's going to take is one little thing, because, see, they trying to throw people for a loop with all this you know, all these damn distractions. They're trying to throw people for a loop, you know what I'm saying? And then in the meanwhile, they're doing a bunch of bullshit. But this shit is moving fast as shit. That's why I was watching Elder Malcolm yesterday. He was like, hey, don't watch the news that they talking about on the screen. Look at the ticker. You know, you gotta look at that little ticker at the bottom, the shit that be flying across the bottom with all the other news. That's what you look at. That's what you pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and end out there, man. I'm at my little destination here. Just wanted to do a little ride and talk real quick. But hey, man, stay on point. Watch and pray. Stay diligent. Continue doing this work, and don't let this summertime throw you off, man. Especially with these naked chicks out here, because they about to get naked. They already out here just in Walmart with nothing on, panties on. Anyway, with that, pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala on the Bible Ball.